Well, shout out all the subscribers, everyone that likes, comments and shares. Big up your chest. Still standing in front of the fridge. Moving is stressful, man. Moving is like up there with losing a loved one. I realise every time I move, like it's going dark and light. Yeah, I mean, what's worse, moving or losing a pet? I mean, mate, I can't find nothing. I still can't find a stand for this. I'm balancing it on the boiler cupboard handle. I don't even know how it's staying up. Gravity, mate. Gravity is keeping it up. It's stressing me. I've got my little gym set up over there. Yeah, nothing crazy. Weight bench, some weights, dumbbells, and all that, kettlebells. And can't find the adjustable to put it together. So do you know what? Like I was having one this morning. Like I've been having a terrible one. So I just thought, right, I'm not even wasting my time stressing out looking for this adjustable. I just laid on the floor and just did some sit-ups and push-ups. It's the first time I've done anything for 2 weeks. I just felt like crap. Man. It took like literally 5 minutes, a couple of sit-ups, a couple of push-ups to feel better. Should have done that ages ago. You know, it's easy to get into a routine of not doing it. You've got to do it every day. I've got to do it every day. Like, otherwise I'm not doing it 2 weeks. Oh, I'm moving, I can't. It's like, why? It's push-ups and sit-ups, mate. Do it on the floor. That's what I told myself this morning. Right, anyway. Clucking. Should explain what clucking is quick. Withdrawing. I know I'm going to end up saying clucking every time, so withdrawing, clucking, withdrawing from drugs, brown, heroin I should say, right? I'll probably be saying brown or something like that, yeah? Dark, brown, dark. If I say light, I'm talking about the white stuff, crack. Yeah, clucking. I've seen hundreds, thousands of people clucking in jail, walking around the landings, shuffling about. People that I've seen on road, mates, I've seen my mates do it, close mates, circles I was running. I mean, like, listen, I don't ever try and pretend that I'm big time, mate. I was a petty thief, yeah. Sometimes I'd have it off, have a load of money. Most of the time I'd have a little bit of money or no money, but I'd always be chasing it, because no matter if I've got a grand or 10 grand, it'd be gone in a week, you know what I mean? All up my nose, hotels, whatever. Yeah, right, so I've withdrawn twice, 3 times. Like I've said, I've done that, yeah. Like I've done it. It wasn't really my cup of tea, but I binged on it when I did do it, right? So it was like anything I ever did. I never really got a full-on habit with anything. It's because I would binge on it. I'd binge on something for a month and then just get bored and not do it again. But with that stuff, with B, if you binge on it for 3 days, you're fully addicted to it. Stuff is hardcore, yeah. It's this, and I never did it to come down off a saying, yeah. That's the only time I ever did it, was to come down off a saying, right? But eventually, I mean, I know people that will smoke it in zoots, yeah. So you get as if you're rolling a zoot. I thought someone was climbing through the window. Then genuinely did. I was like, what? About to run an eye under the table. Oh mate, withdrawing. I've lost my train of thought with it. Yeah, right. So I won't sit here and think. I'll just carry on talking as if I haven't forgot. But yeah, I have clucking. Yeah, I've done it once. Blah blah blah. Yeah, to come down off things. Yeah, but if you don't do it, I've already said all this. If you don't do it, you get addicted to it, right? So, and it's like your body will need it. Your body will need. Oh yeah, the zoots. Yeah, I know people that don't run it, don't do none of that, don't run it on floor. They roll a zoot, green in it and all that, and then a joey, like a 10 bag, a whole 10 bag. And I got involved in doing it like that because I was thinking, oh yeah, it's much more sociable, isn't it? People don't know. For one, they do, because it stinks. It's like it's not like you're smoking a weed joint. The weed don't mask nothing, and I'm sure that's highly addictive. It's like the whole thing, because it's like, it's not like in jail where you're paying a tenner for like, oh that was good. It's a tenner thing on road is it's big, but I don't know how to describe it. Like, I'm not even into all the weights on it. I mean, like I said, I would binge on it every now and again, but I wasn't like fully on it every day, right? But even binging on it, I'm talking like I'll still be doing hundreds of pounds a day on it when I was doing it for a month, 2 months, 3 months. It's disgusting. Yeah, but I would never be like interested in the weight. I'd be like, yeah, again, 10 and 10 or whatever. You know what I mean? Just come back from a move. Yeah, 10 and 10, 20 and 20, whatever. What you got? Yeah, so even doing it on the Zooks, right? I've never done that. I don't put nothing like that at me ever, especially in the last couple of couple of years, whatever. Yeah, and on the fog, right? So I've done it on the fog loads, in a Zoot loads, right? The first time I ever clucked on it, again, I'm talking 2-3 times, 3 maybe. I can remember doing it the first time that I'm about to tell you about, and there was a time I was on road. This is talking about when it gets boring to me. I was probably doing it every day for about a month, 6 weeks, sitting there around all the people, and I just thought, I was looking around, doing it. As I was doing it, I thought, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I want to, and I just left, and just stayed. I ain't gonna bubble him up, but I stayed with someone for like just a week. I just slept it off. Yeah, and I know it was horrible. It's torturous, but yeah. And like, when I say you need it, your body medically needs it. I mean, you could literally, like, I never got this bad, but I'm talking about pal that I grew up with. Yeah, one in particular. If he woke up in the morning and he would, like, I'm talking about since we was 14, we knew each other. God, I think someone's coming in through the window that way. My oven's bleeping that way, like. Yeah, if he never had it, he wouldn't be able to walk in the morning. His legs wouldn't work. He'd be choking like he couldn't breathe. If you don't take it when you get that bad, your body needs. It's not like sniff and all that. Whereas, everything I say is, I'm not an expert in anything. You know what I mean? It's my opinion, but sniff and all that is mental. Yeah. This is what I was taught in jail actually. Sniff and all that's mental. So you think you want it, but you don't really. But B, you need it. Yeah, your body needs it like oxygen, and it will just shut down and die. Like alcohol, same thing. Right, first time I didn't even realise that I was addicted to it. This is how naive and stupid I was. But I wasn't a kid. In my 20s sometime. I touched it here and there. Like I said, usually to come down off the stage. So if I'd had a good night, have a little, I thought, oh, I'll have a boot and go to sleep or whatever. Better than laying there 18 hours all wired and all that. So yeah, getting on it with me mate, turning into me Cody. The end of the story is with Cody's. We're together all the time, yeah, going out, just drumming. That's what we used to call it, drumming. Burgling. I've done, go and check out the video about all the jail I've done for all the different crimes, yeah. It says it, I've done videos about it. We was out drumming, burgling every day, all the time. Till we'd go out, rob, and then spunk the dough, and then go out again. Yeah, when we didn't have none, when we had nothing, right? And we basically was spunk and done white and B, yeah. You know, to start it off, oh yeah, it's great, you know, the white, instant rush in it and all that. Birds and brasses round the flats and houses we were in, so we, you know, got dough, getting blowers as I'm having a blast and all that. I'm in heaven, ain't I? B to come down. Before I know it, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, fully addicted. I don't even realise I'm addicted to it because the money never run out, and when it did, I'll get it instantly, yeah. But everyone's loads of money, but we're just spunking it on gear. Loads of dough, spunking it on gear, right? And all alleged, of course, allegedly. Uh, Loads of dough, yeah. One of them ones where everything we was doing, we was getting dough. Every time. We need a car, ring up someone with a car, get them to drive around all day, just loading up the car, drumming all day long. We were scummy. I am not saying anything other than it was pure scum, but it is what it is, and that's what I was doing. And we was in it. Listen, even for a scumbag like myself, mate, every now and again it just goes off. Everything you touch turns to gold, and it was one of them ones, yeah. But we spunking it on gear, mate. Again, I'm just totally, don't even think I'm addicted to it. I don't even think I'm addicted to it, because I've never done B every day for a month, 6 weeks like I did, like I was doing it here, right? Done it before, done white before. Doing the B to go to sleep, then it was in the daytime, then it was just booting in the morning, booting, yeah, white B. But the white, you should just forget about that instantly, right? When you get nicked. So eventually, right, the day before we get nicked, we're at a house. Oh, let's have it straight, there were a couple of old brasses, yeah. Right, we weren't paying for it. We was, with the gear we had, right? Eventually, the next morning, money's gone, gear's running out, we go out, we're paralytic drunk, I'm paralytic drunk, we go out round their area to go and get dough, right, on foot, pissed as anything. I am gone. I'm so drunk, he's not even involved, because he's not even involved, he's gone, like, just come home, like, what are you doing? He actually only come out to get me in, yeah, because I was gone, I was paralytic, yeah. Right, but I wanted dough. So he's basically come on, come back, and that was a God's honest truth. That's what he was doing, right? Listen, first time we was ever codees, I'm standing there going, look, old Bill in the gaff, old Bill there, come on, he thinks I'm lying. Then we got nicked. So the first time was his fault. I shouldn't have been there. It was my fault as well, but it was more his fault. This time it was my fault. He weren't doing nothing. He got longer than me. I got 16 months, and he got like 4.5. Right? But his record is atrocious. By 4.5 for doing nothing. Allegedly, he probably did do something. I've got to say that for him. Yeah, right. I try and enter a premises, get spotted, I leave. Yeah, but we get nicked. Basically, we get nicked. Long story short. Yeah, that's not what this video's about, is it? What police station go wrong for nick? I think. Yeah, got nicked in like Elm Park, Raynham, I think. Elm Park or Raynham. Go wrong for police station. Oh, I'm not really plugged in at all. Like I've got on it for so long. I had so little sleep that I just slept in the police station. So I don't really remember the police station, but I remember getting onto the induction wing, the Ville, right? And by then I'm feeling it. Me and Cody have only just seen each other on the induction wing, you know, getting, or whatever, we'd seen each other in the sweat box and waiting to get processed and all that, but I can't really remember it. Genuine. It's just all days. And so we're together on the induction wing now. I forgot the induction wing. It's next door to Jubilee wing. I forgot the name of the induction wing, I should say. And we get put in the same cell. We're asked. We're both feeling it on the induction. We're sitting there waiting to go and see the nurse. So he's like, "Should we go and? Are you going to go on F wing, like the drug wing, yeah? Where you go if you're addicted to gear, right? And you get put on the meth and all that." I said, "No." "Are you sure?" I went, "Yeah, definitely. I've never done it before, yeah, but I know I'm feeling it." Yeah. He went, "No, right, neither am I." So we stayed in the induction wing, told him we was fine, got put in the cell. It was the worst week I've ever had, yeah. My legs did not stop moving, felt like someone kept punching them and giving them dead legs, yeah, and they just would not stop moving. I'm laying there trying to sleep, couldn't sleep, could not sleep. It was like I was an insomniac, yeah. I had this thing where it felt like I was choking on something that was hanging on the back of me tonsils. I don't even know what it was. I couldn't describe it. Like hairs down my throat, like choking, sweating, hot, cold. Didn't eat. Couldn't go to the toilet. Can't go to the toilet. And when I did, it was like with Mr. Whippy. I had to stand up. Like what? Sorry, that's disgusting. Side effect though, mate, of it. It's filth. Is this worth it as well? Does this sound good? Does this sound like it's worth it? I want to do it to go to sleep. I didn't learn my lesson from that. I did it at least 2 more times. At least. Yeah, dead legs. Couldn't sleep. Sweats, sort of like. He's going through it as well. We're both going through it. I genuinely never felt so low in my life for that week, but it was all artificial. You know what I mean? It's just your body, my body going, oh, you feel really low, you feel really bad, this, that. But, yeah, man, the hardest week ever. Felt like, and the thing that I remember most out of all those things is the choking thing. Like, constantly trying to clear my throat and breathe, and I couldn't do it. Could not do it. And the legs. Laying there trying to relax and my legs feel like they're getting battered and I just feel like I'm riding a bike. And that was mild. That was mild, mate. I've seen geezers a million times worse than that. That was mild. That was, yeah. Geezers wake up in the morning like that every day, like I was for that week. So that was nothing. And that was the worst week of my life. Is it worth it? Does that sound good? Does that sound like you want to get involved? Because we all think we're going to be millionaires. We're not. Crime don't pay. You will not be a millionaire. You will be a petty little junkie thief in and out of jail. And just when I say junkie, don't mean you've got to be addicted to vitamin B. It means weed, sniff, whatever. Addicted to going out and acting like a moron. Junkie to the life, to that stupid, pathetic life where most of the time we ain't got nothing and we're chasing it. But we only remember the good times because our brains automatically block out the bad, don't it? That's just in my opinion. If you like that, hit the subscribe and we'll chat again. Adios.